happy April 1st. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is my birthday month. I am ready. And who loves the springtime? It's one of my favorite seasons, so I'm excited. I just want to apologize for my the length of my last YouTube video. I know it's kind of long, 34 minutes. I know these average around 15 minutes max, the cash stuffings, but you know, I'm getting used to it, and I had a lot to explain within my cash stuffings because I've never done them before, and I want to tell you what I'm saving up for. So hopefully it wasn't too long. I mean, if you want to grab a cup of coffee and maybe just have background noise, go ahead and check it out. But I know I've only been doing cash stuffings for only 2 weeks now, but so I started halfway through March, but I wanted to do a closeout just because I want to see where I stand right now and where I'm going to start with April, and see the growth from the beginning to the end of April, just to see how I'm growing through this, and just how dedicated I've been, and to see progress. You know, that's just what kind of motivates us to continue this budgeting journey, is the progress that we witness. So yeah, so that's what I currently want to do now. So for this March closeout, I want to go ahead and calculate all my sinking funds. I want to calculate my savings, the savings challenges, and I even want to include my debt tracker, because I do want to see, I know I don't include it in my cash stuffings because I pay that weekly, so I just leave the money in the bank, but I want to see just how far I'm getting along with debt, because you know, I do have student loans which are not included in here because I'm not worrying about those yet. I'm still in school, but I do want to get my credit card loans out of the way, so hopefully I can go ahead and track how my progress is through those, you know, making these weekly payments, and just hopefully start seeing those numbers go way down way fast. So because I learned my lessons from my last video, let's go ahead and get started here. So I don't know if you could see here, but I did go ahead and put my starting balances for my sinking funds at 0, because that is what I started at. So I know the additional amount is gonna be a lot more than it usually is gonna be, but you know, that's where we're at right now. So let's go ahead and get to counting. So we're gonna go ahead and start with adventures. So adventures is sitting at 20, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yep, 55 for adventures. Then business, my small business funds here are gonna be at 25, 6, 7. I'll go ahead, as I do in my other videos, go ahead and link my small business account down below in the description box. So now we are at 27 for business. Car needs should be sitting at 10, 5, 10. Yeah, 10 for car needs. Oh, that was an ugly 0 I wrote there, but it's okay. For Christmas should be at 20, 10, 15, 20. So we're at 20 for business. There we go. There's that. I should be beefing this up soon because I did do my calculations, and it looks like I'm gonna have to start putting in $15 a month, a week for Christmas, in order to get my goal by Black Friday. So hopefully I get that up. For clothes, we are at 20, 25, 30, 35 bucks for clothes. And has anyone actually been clothes shopping recently? Because I have this thing where I have to try on my clothes before I buy, and because of COVID, a lot of the fitting rooms are closed, which good for health reasons, but it has stopped me from buying clothes. I guess that's a good thing, but I can't do the online shopping. So emergency is at 20, 40, 45, 50. Yeah, 50 for emergency. I did mention before that my cap for emergency is 1500. I do not have a time that I want to reach that by. I just want to keep stuffing it till then. Gaming is the most stuffed at the moment, but we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Then we have 50, 70, 90, 610, 630, 650, 670, 680, 685, 690, 695. God, I lost my train of thought for a second, but it's okay, we got it back. So 695 for gaming. That's bound to happen. My mind just cannot think at a normal pace. So gifts here we have 15, 10, 15, good. You're good for gifts. Gifts gets 15. Okay. So that's all the ones that I have in this binder. I went ahead and moved some of the sinking funds over just to not overstuff that binder over there. And for this one, we are starting off with home goods. Home goods is 10, 15, 20 for home goods. $20. And then Luna, myself, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7 for myself. I think I have to stop putting ones into this one and start exchanging bills here, but we'll leave that off till later. So for Momoa, my dog, she should be at 10. Let me just double check. 5, 10. Yep, we have 10 right here. Oops. Go. Some Raggedy 5s. That's okay. And tattoo. At tattoo, we are 10, 15, 20. 20 for tattoo. So that is all my sinking funds for now. Savings is next. But let's go ahead and calculate this. Let me go get my calculator. So for my sinking funds total, we are currently sitting at we're at $964 for the total amount. So obviously that's going to be a difference of $964 because we started out at nothing. 964. Also, so sorry about my ugly writing here. I cannot write. I'm currently standing up, so it's a little difficult, but I'll go ahead and fix it and make it all nice because that's just me. So for savings, let's go ahead and bring out that binder again. So for savings, we are starting with move out. And we only have 2 savings because I do have 3 savings challenges running right now. So for move out, we are at 1, 2, 3, 320, and 340. So that is 340 for move out, and we started going to have 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80 for school. Let me just double check the budget sheet. Yep. So for school, we are at, started at 0, now we're at 80, and that should be 420. But let me just double check that. So 340, oops, 340 plus 80 equals 420. Yep. So that is our total for savings, with a difference of 420 for the end of March. Now that we're all done with savings here, I'm going to go ahead for the fun part. I did decide that I'm going to start counting my savings challenges. I don't know if I'm going to do it quarterly or by the month, but because it is technically the end of quarter 1 of the year, I'm going to go ahead and count it now, and I'll decide on this later. If you guys like monthly counting just to see where we're at on the savings challenges, feel free to let me know and leave it down below. But for now, we are going to count it for the month of March. I mean, it's not too much, so I shouldn't be too surprised, but let's go ahead and start. And like I mentioned in my last video, I do have my saving challenges in jars. It's a little more satisfying to me, so just to see the money inside these big old containers here. So for our 52-week challenge, it's going to be this jar right here. We're going to be at, go ahead and put this in order. So we're at 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 101, 102, 103, which that makes sense because I did do 52 and 51. So 103 for that savings challenge. Go ahead and put it back in the jar. Okay, so that's gonna be it for the 52-week challenge. For our 100 envelope challenge is the big one over here. So for this one, go ahead and pull the bills out. Check. I think there's 100 in here. Okay, so for the 100 envelope challenge, we are currently at 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220, 225, 230, 235. That is amazing because technically it's not the whole month. It's only been 2 weeks, and it's just wild. This savings challenge is gonna beef up pretty quickly. So there's that one. Next is our rollover challenge here. So for the rollover challenge, we are not too big, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't mark this down. So 0 and 235 for our 100 envelope challenge. And for our rollover here, we are at 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, $28. Let me count that again. 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I just noticed it's $1. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I thought it sounded off. So for this challenge, we are at $29. I think for the rollover, I am deciding to put all this into my debt, just because my goal is to get rid of at least one of these credit cards here by at least a year or so. Hopefully I can get these done quickly, and I think the rollover will really help, just help me reach my goal for that. So that is it for my saving challenge. Let me go ahead and calculate this. So we're at 103 plus 235 plus 29. And so we're at 367. Oops. 367 in savings. 367. That's a pretty big number. So for the span of 2 weeks, I mean. So the difference here obviously is going to be the same. 367. And then our debt tracker, I do currently have 2 credit cards open, a Capital One credit card and our Bank of America credit card. So sorry about that. I totally forgot to input my numbers here. But so in the beginning of March, our debt was at 2,459.63 for Capital One plus 1,801.64 at Bank of America. So that equals 4,261 with 27 cents in debt. That is insane because I also have student loans. So for this one we are at 4,000. Oops. 4,026.27 for the start of March. Now for Capital One, my minimum payment is 75, and for Bank of America I believe it was at 42. I do pay 15 a week to Bank of America, so that totals 60 a month. And Capital One, I pay 20, so that's 80 a month. So, and I am going to do the debt snowball where I take my Bank of America payments and put it into Capital One once this one's all gone, but that will be a while. So let me go ahead and input the numbers for the end of March. So I just checked, and the current balance for Capital One is sitting at 2,339 with 63 cents, and Bank of America is $1,707 with 97 cents. So I do see difference, but I don't know how much that's gonna be. So $4,047 with 60 cents. So $4,047 with 60 cents. So right now it's looking like a little over 200 bucks, but let me go ahead and calculate it. I'm just gonna 4,261.27. Yep, so right now the total is at 207. So our debt went down 213 with 67 cents. That is pretty good because that is in a month, and that it feels so good that I have accomplished that because I've been keeping up with these weekly payments and lowering that interest rate. So I am super excited about that. I mean, a little bit is a lot to me, so you know, at least I'm getting somewhere here with debt. I did notice that my credit score did go up, so I'm excited about that because I will be shopping for to move out within a year. So hopefully this gets all settled and I'm balanced out and I'm ready to move out soon. So yeah, that is it for my March closeout for 2021. It is my first closeout, so thank you for bearing with me and trucking along. Sorry if I was a little all over the place. It was my first one, so I didn't really know the structure of how I should do things, and please feel free to let me know if you want me to count the savings challenges quarterly or monthly. Honestly, I do not mind counting them now rather than at the end of the year, because I feel like I'm just waiting and that I'm so impatient to count. So yeah, let me know. Like, once again, feel free to look at the description box below. I do shout out other budget YouTubers on there, new ones, old ones, big ones, and small ones. So feel free to go check that link out down below and show some love, especially to those new small growing budget YouTubers like myself. So yeah, so thank you for hanging with me, and I'll see you guys soon. Happy April. Bye.